Let's follow the path of Dusty's trail, oh, Dusty's trail, Dusty's trail. A stage and a wagon are heading west, part of a wagon train lost from the rest. Dusty's the reason for their plight. Thanks to Dusty, nothing's right. Only the wagon master's hand keeps them a-rolling to the promised land. Oh, the going gets mighty rough, but they don't seem to mind. It's California, that's the place they must find. Deserts and rocks are in their way, but they won't stop, come what may. Mountains and hills that they must scale, but they know they'll make it 'cause they just can't fail on Dusty's trail.
That's enough scouting for today, huh, Freckles? Any more riding, I'm gonna have to walk.
Hey!
Howdy, mister.
Howdy.
You wouldn't be heading west now, would you?
Yeah, California.
Good. I'm a United States Army courier, and I must get this pouch to Fort Hale.
That's nice. Good luck.
Hold on. I want you to get this pouch to Fort Hale. I've been hurt.
Just give it here. Well, what did you do that for? You locked it on me.
Safekeeping. I'll meet you in Fort Hale with the key. Raise your right hand. You promise to protect the Constitution of the United States against all enemies and to do your duty no matter what may be asked of you?
I promise.
Good. You've just been sworn in a soldier in the U.S. Army.
Me, a soldier?
On temporary duty.
That really looks bad. How'd you hurt your arm like that?
A gunman named Bates. He's been chasing me for that pouch.
He's been chasing you for this pouch?
I'm too weak to make it to Fort Hale right now, but I can throw him off your trail. Just make sure you guard that pouch with your life. Good luck.
My life?
Mr. Callahan. See, it's a high-tempered steel, kind of special alloy the Army uses. We can try.
We got to do better than try. We got to get that thing off of Dusty's arm. Otherwise, he's going to be a sitting duck for one of Bates' bullets.
I don't want to be no sitting duck. I'm too chicken.
Yeah, but what about getting the pouch to Fort Hale?
We'll get it there, all right, as soon as we get it off of Dusty's arm. Then I'll find some safe place to put it.
I got some tools I think will do the job. But you know, there may be a better way.
Like what?
Well, about a half-mile back, we passed a telegraph pole. Now, I could tap into the line, ask Fort Hale what to do.
Good thinking, Andy. Go get to it.
Yeah, and tell him to send a longer chain. I want to be as far away from this pouch as possible when Bates starts shooting bullets.
I'll do my best.
Tea, dear?
Oh, no, thank you, dear. I can't think of food. That pouch on Dusty's arm is driving me mad. It must hold a fortune.
Oh, Carter, dear, do forget it and have some tea.
Daphne, do you realize that what's in that pouch could make us richer?
Carter, we're already richer. We have more money than we could spend in 100 years.
I know that, but what then? Let's think of our future. No, I simply must have what's in that pouch. Ah, Dusty, dear boy, there you are.
Hi, Mr. Brookhaven. What's the matter with your leg?
Oh, it's an old wound I suffered in the War of 1812.
That's funny. I never saw you limp before.
Well, it comes on now and again, just when it's damp.
Damp? It hasn't rained for days.
Well, I stepped in a puddle.
Puddle. They can be very damp.
At any rate, as a retired lieutenant colonel and your ranking superior officer, I have decided on a diversionary action to protect our country's property, namely that pouch.
I'm sorry, Mr. Brookhaven.
Colonel Brookhaven, private.
I can't let you have this pouch. I promise to defend it with my life.
Very well. You defend the pouch, I'll defend the content.
Why did you do that?
Do you realize that you've just disobeyed the orders of a superior officer? How would you like to face a firing squad?
I'd love it. I need all the protection I can get.
Drat! Hardly worth developing a good limp over.
Aha. Come on, Dusty, we gotta cut it off.
My arm?
The chain.
That axe makes me feel like a turkey before Thanksgiving.
Look, we gotta get that thing off of your arm before Bates gets back. Now just hold steady while I give that chain a whack.
Did you break it?
Yeah. That was a good axe, too.
Lulu, that's the wrong lock. I told you, whatever's in the pouch is a secret.
Dusty, my feminine curiosity's killing me.
Yeah, well, your feminine curiosity might get me killed, too.
Please, I got to see what's in that pouch. What's in that pouch?
Okay, take a look.
Ooh, men!
Hi, Betsy.
Hi, Dusty.
Listen, you gotta do something. I need a lot of help. I gotta get this thing off my arm.
Oh, in a minute. Right now, I'm making soap.
I know. But I figure if we use some of that stuff and put it on my wrist, I can slip it right over my hand.
Oh, well, let's see. Oh, it's awfully tight.
Well, it's worth a try. I'm getting nowhere with the screwdriver.
Well, put it in the bucket.
Ugh, that's gooey.
Oh, of course it is. It's lard. That's the way you make soap.
Oh, good. Then I'll be clean, too.
Rub it around real good. Here. Okay. Let's try it.
You know, Betsy, if this works, I'll be grateful to you for the rest of my life. And come to think of it, it might be the rest of my life right now.
Pull. Real hard now. Pull, and it'll come off. Oh, Dusty. Oh. I'm sorry, it slipped. Oh, I'm sorry, Dusty. But even with all that goo, handcuffs are still too tight.
It's okay, Betsy. Just have to try again with the screwdriver.
Now, just relax, Dusty. I'm gonna see if I can shoot that chain in two.
Couldn't I stand behind you?
Not gonna hurt you.
Did you break it?
Boy, that is some kind of hard piece of steel.
Looks like a banana without the banana.
Mr. Callahan, I just got word from Fort Hale off the telegraph wire.
Yeah? What's it say? Read it.
Urgent that you hold pouch and keep sealed until relieved.
Oh, boy, I'll be so relieved when I get relieved.
And the last line says, guard it with your life.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If Dusty's got to guard that pouch with his life, the least we can do is guard his with ours. I'll tell you what, Andy. We'll stand watch tonight while he sleeps. You take the first one, I'll take the midnight to 4, and then I'll tell Mr. Brookhaven to take that short one from 4 till breakfast.
the pouch.
Everybody up! Don't bother reaching for your guns. I have them. Get over there. Move! Take that chain off and throw it over here.
What happened to the courier?
Let's just say he didn't give it to me. Put your hand up.
I'm sorry, I just got used to the weight.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Never mind. Get over here with the others.
That's Bates, the killer we've been protecting that pouch from.
One of you cut it open during the night and stole what was inside.
Cut the pouch? Who would do such a thing?
And how? I was on guard duty.
So was I.
I was wide awake until I fell asleep.
Cut the excuses. Now, somebody stole what was inside that pouch, and I want it. Let's start with you, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, no, don't look at me. I never stole a thing in my life.
Carter, don't you remember? You stole a railroad once.
Now, Precious, in business, that is called a merger.
Talk, or I shoot.
Sir, I am a poor, simple businessman.
Oh, not poor, Carter. We have banks and trusts and corporations.
Darling, the killer wants the pouch, not a financial report.
How do you know it was one of us that stole it?
You're the only people around here.
That makes sense.
I've had enough of this. I'm getting very angry. Little man, you should have guarded that pouch with your life.
I knew he'd say that.
Maybe you're lying. Maybe you opened the pouch.
Me?
You know what happens to people who lie to me? You've got 3 seconds to give me what was in that pouch. 1, 2.
Hey, wait a minute. He didn't take what was in the pouch.
How do you know?
Because I took it.
Mr. Callahan, why?
Well, I just had to have that pouch. I was standing guard over Dusty here, and, well, it was the dead of night. Everyone was asleep. I kept seeing that pouch. I knew whatever was in it was valuable. Very valuable. Enough to make me rich for life. Could be a millionaire, loved by the most beautiful women, eat the finest steaks. I had to have that pouch. I could see it was going to be tricky. So very carefully, I got a hold of the pouch. Oh, you're smart. But I'm smart. Finally, I had it. I slashed the pouch open with my knife. Took out the loot. And went to bury it. And that's how I got the loot out of the pouch. And then I buried it under a tree over there, and I covered up the spot with some brush.
Well, you went to a lot of trouble for nothing. Now you can dig it up again. Grab that shovel and start digging.
All right.
5 holes and no loot. Where is it, wagon master?
It's got to be here someplace.
No, it's not. You lied to save a little guy's life.
No, I didn't really. It's got to be...
Wait!
Why should I?
Callahan lied.
All the more reason to shoot him.
Well, you'd just be wasting a bullet. I stole the loot.
You, Lulu? Lulu, I can't believe it.
Well, I thought it had money. Lots of money. I thought I could build my dance hall. I needed that pouch. I had to have it. So, when Mr. Brookhaven was sleeping on duty, I creeped in and... I could see it, just lying there, tantalizing me. I could be rich, famous, have all my dreams come true, just by taking the pouch. I knew it was going to take my very best. So, I gave it everything I had. I turned on all my charms. I could tell it was working. I used every trick I know to cast my spell. I saw my chance and grabbed it. Still, he struggled. So, I struck my crowning blow. I won! I split open the pouch with my scissors. And took it to my wagon. You know what I mean, big boy?
Yeah. Very tricky. But it won't work on me.
Sure worked on me.
Get the loot.
All right. It's in the wagon. I put it here somewhere.
No, you didn't. We emptied the whole wagon. You lied to save that big guy.
No, really,
Then find it. One,
Wait! You wouldn't shoot a woman.
I'd shoot anyone or everyone. 2,
Don't! I'll confess. I stole the pouch.
You, Andy?
That makes 3 of you.
you better be telling the truth.
I am.
You, Andy? Why?
I thought the pouch contained new patents. Mining maps. Could make me rich. And so at night, while I was guarding Dusty, I saw the pouch lying there. A fortune right before my eyes. I tried to resist, but I couldn't stand it. I fought with myself. But it was no use. I had to have it, and I knew how to get it. I cut open the pouch, took out the loot, and hid it in my tool chest, where no one could find it.
Then get it, now. Move!
You're right. Nobody could find anything in there.
Because it isn't there. Now, I've had enough of this. The next person who talks better know where that loot is.
All right, Mr. Bates, I confess I did it.
No, I did it.
No, I did it.
All right! Now, I don't believe any one of you, but I'm onto your game. You're stalling for time, and now you're gonna pay for it. I'm gonna shoot you all one by one until the real thief talks.
Excuse me, my name is Brookhaven with a B. I have a respectful request that you do not shoot us in alphabetical order.
I'll shoot in any order I want. Starting with you.
Again?
1, 2. Yeah, just a minute. I got the loot. You. Oh, no, not again. You're lying to save your buddy's life. Yeah, that's right, but I knew when you found that courier and he didn't have the pouch that you'd be back here, and I slit the pouch open and I got it. No more of your stories, just get it. Right here.
Would you mind telling us what's in it?
We're dying to know, Cal.
Well, I don't know. The less you know, the better.
Then I'm perfect, because I don't know anything.
Just hand it over. All right, get his gun, Dusty, get his gun!
Got it. Now, what are we going to do with him?
I'll take him. I'm Lieutenant Conway from Fort Hale. We got your message, and I come after this pouch.
Oh, here. This goes with it.
Yeah, just take it all. It's a match set.
You folks did a good job. We've been after this man for months, and this bag is very, very valuable.
We still don't know what's in it.
Yeah, could you tell us that at least, Lieutenant?
$10,000. Payroll for all the soldiers at Fort Hale.
$10,000? Did you hear that, Precious? We risked our lives for petty cash.
Yeah, well, we certainly want to thank you, Lieutenant. You arrived just in the nick of time.
Thank you, folks, and have a safe journey. All right, you. Come on.
All right, Dusty. We'll round up the teams. We can get started.
Anything you say, Mr. Callahan.
And don't forget to fill the water buckets.
Anything you say, Mr. Callahan.
Why do you keep saying anything you say, Mr. Callahan?
Because I'm very grateful to you. And anything you say is okay with me. I just don't want to hear those 5 words again.
5 words.
Guard this with your life.
Go get the water, will you? Now I'm worried about my life. Tough day, little pal. I can really use some shut-eye. Hey.
Good night, Mr. Callahan.
Good night, Dusty.
Good night, Andy.
Good night, Dusty.
Enough of the good nights already, huh? Let's get some sleep.
Sure thing. Good night, Lulu and Betsy.
Please, can we get some sleep?
Holy smoke.
Holy smoke what?
Good night, Mr. and Mrs. Brookhaven.
Now, does that cover everybody? Let's get some sleep. Doesn't take him very long, does it?
A killer tornado.
One, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106.
Morning, Mr. Brookhaven. Doing your morning exercises, huh?
No, I'm just checking my wallet.
Good morning, Dusty.
Good morning, Mrs. Brookhaven.
You know, it's quite warm today. Would you ask Mr. Callahan to please head north?
Mrs. Brookhaven, we're headed for California. That's west.
Not Northern California.
Hey, Dusty, never mind the fire. We gotta get out of here pronto.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Mr. Callahan?
Listen, what do you hear?
I hear a lot of ringing.
No, the air. It's warm. A little touch of moisture, slight breeze.
You think we're in for a storm?
Worse than that, a killer tornado.
But it's such a nice day.
That's how killer tornadoes start. Everything is beautiful, and then all of a sudden, wham, bam!
I hate tornadoes. I had an uncle once who lived in Kansas City who once got caught by a tornado.
I thought your uncle lived in Cleveland.
That was before the tornado.
Yeah, well, never mind about that. Get the horses, will you? Right. We don't make it to Hidden Canyon on a double, I'll tell you, we're in a lot of trouble. The Sullivan party was wiped out on this very same trail.
How much time you figure we got before it hits?
I don't know, day and a half, maybe.
I better alert the Brookhaven.
Good idea, good thinking. I'll go check the map. We got to get to Hidden Canyon. Girls, secure everything in there. We have got to roll, and fast.
Oh, good. I just love to feel that cool breeze on my face.
You're gonna feel a breeze, all right.
Is there some kind of problem?
No, not if I can find that shortcut to Hidden Canyon. Now, tell me.
Horses are all set, Mr. Callahan.
Yeah, maybe they're all set, but we're not.
What do you mean?
I can't find a map. A map to Hidden Canyon. All right. One map we got to Hidden Canyon. It's lost.
A killer tornado? Are you sure?
Just look up there. I'm telling you something. If that tornado hits this wagon train, we're going to be picked up and blown around like a feather.
I just did my hair.
Don't worry about your hair. Believe me, if that tornado hits, all we got to do is find the map.
Couldn't we just leave without the map?
Look, I'm going to tell you, that map's got to be around here someplace. The wind must have blown it away.
We'll help you look for it.
Do you smell something?
Like something burning.
Oh, Cal! Your blanket!
You can wear it like this.
Never mind the blanket. Let's just go find the map, or we're going to be blown all the way to Laredo.
Laredo? Where's Laredo?
It's in Texas, about 800 miles south. Never mind, just help me find the map. That's me. Here, I'll tell you what we'll do, little pal. You go over that way, and I'll go over this way. It's got to be around here someplace, huh? Ah, boy. Oh, Lulu. Oh, I can see you didn't find a map either, did you?
Sorry, Cal.
Hey, what's the matter? What you walking like that for?
I threw a shoe. You're really worried about that old tornado, aren't you?
I'll tell you something, honey. You put my worries on a scale from 1 to 10, they measure about 15.
Mr. Callahan, look what I found. An old cavalry canteen and some ancient Indian jewelry, which is quite valuable, I suppose.
And I found these luscious-looking blueberries. They're going to be marvelous with cream if I can find a cow.
Hey, don't you remember we're supposed to be looking for a map?
Oh, yes, I've forgotten that tornado. Let's have another look for that map, dear.
The scale just went to 20.
It's not a sign of the map anywhere.
Look, why can't we just start riding without it?
Honey, we got to find Hidden Canyon, and we got no chance, and I need the map to...
Mr. Callahan, my gold locket's missing.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
She's right. We're looking for the map, and there was her gold locket. Gone.
It was my great-great-grandmother's.
That's odd. Now, first the map is missing, now the gold locket is
Now,
missing.
wait a minute. You think there's a connection?
Oh, sure. Whoever stole the gold locket wrapped it up in the map.
Dusty.
Yeah?
No.
Come on, Betsy. We'll look for your locket. They can look for the map.
You really sure about this tornado?
As sure as my name is Callahan, Andy, believe me when I...
Hi, Harry. You want some baked beans?
Harry?
What's the matter with you? You crazy? Birds don't eat baked beans.
This one does.
That raven's over 200 miles from his natural habitat. Now, he's scared of something, and I'll bet it's that tornado.
I know, you're right about that. You know, animals and birds, they have an instinct about these things. Hey, man, I mean to tell you, we got to find that map pronto. Hey, what's the matter with you? You crazy? We got to get going. We got to find that map.
Yeah, but I just want to give him some beans. Here, hold this for a minute, will you?
My emerald! My koala emerald, it's gone!
Daphne, please remember, calm down. It's insured.
Carter, it's your insurance company.
Good heavens, so it is.
It's all a commotion. Find the map.
Mrs. Brookhaven's emerald is missing.
Everything seems to be missing. I think my belt buckle is gone.
What makes you think that?
This.
Dusty, for crying out loud, will you cover up?
I heard a scream.
Yeah, well, Miss Brookhaven here lost an emerald, and he's lost a belt buckle.
Yeah, but I thought I heard a scream.
You did, so when I raised my hands like this.
Please. Callahan, can I see you for a moment?
Yeah, sure. Excuse us, will you? And Dusty, keep your hands in your pockets. What is it, Andy?
Look, there's something strange going on around here. My college ring is missing. Lulu just reported one of her earrings gone, and there's Betsy's locket.
There's got to be a thief around here someplace.
Exactly.
Yeah. But why would he steal a map? That has no value.
No, on the contrary, a map's got great value. While we're out looking for the map, he figures we'll stay put in one place.
Oh, well, the varmint picks us clean.
But there's one thing he may not know about the tornado.
Aha, yeah, we got him there. A tornado come along and blow... yeah, blow him away with the rest of us.
Unless we catch him first and get the map back.
Ah, maybe if we leave out something of value where he can see it, we might trap him.
Good idea. You know, maybe Miss Brookhaven will give us something valuable from her jewel box as a decoy.
No, she's screaming like a wounded coyote now over that emerald. Unless,
Unless what?
You keep the girls busy for a little while. I got me an idea.
You want me to talk to the Brookhavens?
That's right. But get them away from the coach before you do it. Wait till I'm through.
Through with what?
Well, never mind. I'll tell you later, because if I told you now, you'd talk to them about that.
I'm not very good at keeping secrets.
No. Just get them away from the coach and keep them for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Nobody's ever talked to me for that long, especially the Brookhavens. What am I going to talk about?
I don't know. Whatever you've got in common.
In common with the Brookhavens?
Yeah.
I know just the thing.
Oh.
Mr. and Mrs. Brookhaven, I hate to disturb you when you're resting, but...
We're simply exhausted from searching for that map.
Yeah, well, I want to talk to you about something.
During our period of exhaustion?
Yeah, well, it's very important, or I wouldn't, interrupt your period of exhaustion.
Oh, very well, Dusty. What is it you want to discuss?
Well, I can't talk about it here. It's a very private thing. Couldn't we talk about it over there?
Well, it's so comfortable here. Couldn't we discuss it here?
Certainly. We have no secrets from the others, so whatever it is you have to say, speak up.
I want to talk to you about my life savings.
Daphne, Dusty wishing to discuss money. Come along, dear. Thank you. Now then, Dusty, what was that about your life savings?
I was thinking about putting them in a bank.
Oh, Mr. Brookhaven owns many banks.
Oh, yeah. Some of the branches of my banks have branches of their own.
Like a money tree.
But are they safe from robbers?
Impenetrable.
Yeah, but are they safe?
Mr. Brookhaven means that our banks and all our strong boxes are under lock and key.
But what if somebody tries to break the lock?
A Brookhaven safety steel guaranteed for life lock? Huh, impossible. See, Dusty, you need have no fear when you deal with the Brookhaven Bank.
Our strong boxes have never been entered.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll give you my life savings. It's right here in my piggy bank.
Piggy bank?
Good heavens, Carter, don't touch it. Pigs are such unclean creatures.
Piggy bank indeed. Come, Daphne.
Andy, hey, look what I got. Isn't that a sparkler?
Huh? It's a perfect decoy.
Yeah, I'll bet you that's worth a lot of money. Hey, I'll just put that over there. And then tonight, he'll catch the firelight and sparkle. We'll catch that thief.
Callahan, look.
What? Well, there hadn't been anybody here. It couldn't possibly...
We're up against a real criminal.
I know, and I'm going to be up against a very mad Mrs. Brookhaven. All right, wait a minute. No, I know what to do. Tonight, we will set a trap for that thief. A real trap. All right. Yeah. Get it off of him. Get it off him. We got him. Wait, Dusty. Will you sit still and let us get this thing off of you, Dusty?
Thanks for getting that fish net off me.
That's not a fish net. That was a trap.
For our mysterious thief.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it was you, Dusty. But, well, never mind. Give us a salute.
Okay, I admit it. You caught me in the act.
Hey, bread? What's bread?
For Harry.
Who's Harry?
That's the bird. You know he likes baked beans and bread.
Dusty.
What about the valuables?
And the map. That's the most important thing.
The map and the valuables?
Yeah, we've got to get the map to get back on the trail.
Before the tornado hits.
Well, that's a pretty terrific idea, but there's only one problem.
What?
I don't have any of those things.
Dusty.
If you don't believe me, you can search.
More bread?
Harry has quite an appetite. That's my fish hook.
Now you tell me, huh?
He's right. There's nothing here.
Mr. Callahan, I'm innocent.
Hold it. Maybe Dusty's telling the truth, and maybe he's guilty, too.
What are you talking about?
I remember reading in a medical journal about some people who have this unstoppable desire to steal things, even from their closest friends. It's called kleptomania.
I've never even been to that country.
Now, kleptomania is a sickness. Now, basically, these are honest people, but they block this from their mind like it never happened.
Well, you mean he could have taken those things from us and not even know it?
Exactly. Now, I know a little about hypnosis. I could put Dusty under.
Under what?
Put him to sleep.
Oh.
To see if unconsciously he's avoiding the truth.
Dusty, do you really think you took those things from us?
I don't know. But if I didn't know, maybe I did know that I didn't know that I did know. That I knew. That I know that I did know.
Remember, Dusty, we're your friends. We want to help you.
Did you find anything out yet?
Yeah, we found out that when he's unconscious, he's just the same as when he's conscious.
Well, I'm going to keep looking for the map.
1, 2, 3. Hi, Dusty.
Hi.
Hey, hi there, little pal.
Hi.
Dusty, I want you to tell us everything you did yesterday.
Sure.
Well, now, what did you do after you watered the horses?
Was I supposed to do that?
All right. What did you do after you didn't water the horses?
I tried to fix the harness.
Harness?
I accidentally caught on the spokes of the wheel.
Yeah, that's what happened to the...
Now, Dusty, this is very important. Did you enter the Brookhaven's coach at any time?
Yes.
There you are. If he went in the coach and took the jewels, he also took the map.
Dusty, why did you go in the Brookhaven's coach?
To put out the fire.
Fire?
The one that started when I dropped the lantern.
It's so sad, Carter.
My dear, with the tornado approaching, we must make final arrangements. Please read it back to me.
To my board of directors, as my last act on this earth, I leave the bulk of my estate to the Massachusetts Home for Millionaires.
The rich are always discriminated against.
See that? I can't even play mumbly peg right.
Dusty, stop condemning yourself.
Everybody's gonna be killed by that tornado, and it's all my fault.
Dusty, you're wrong. Andy said you didn't remember stealing a thing.
Well, maybe I'm so good at covering my tracks, I don't even know I'm the thief.
Hey, you want something to eat?
Yeah, how about a steak, some hash browns, and a big slice of apple pie?
You know we don't have that kind of stuff.
I thought a condemned man got anything he wanted.
You're not a condemned man. You haven't done anything wrong.
Maybe I have, and maybe I haven't.
Dusty, look!
On top of your head, a big bird!
The one you were feeding.
Oh, girls, you don't have to cheer me up. It's no use.
The map! He's got the map!
What's what's going on here?
Mr. Callahan, look, the Raven. He's got the map.
I can see he's got the map. Don't anybody move. Follow that bird!
He's probably got our jewelry, too.
Stand back, everybody.
Hey, don't shoot him, Mr. Callahan.
I'm not going to shoot him, just going to scare him so he'll drop the map.
He's my friend. Let me talk to him.
Well, if anybody knows what's going on in a bird's brain, he does.
Hey, look at this.
My locket.
Yeah.
My earring. And everything else that was missing.
Well, get the map.
Oh, well, here's some more bread, some baked beans, and... he eats worms.
Well, hurry up and get the map.
Mr. Callahan, look.
What?
Yeah, but he's still got the map.
Don't worry, I'll get it.
Harry. Nice, Harry. Don't eat the map, Harry. Let me have it. Come on, boy. Come on, I'll give you a whole slice of bread.
Center cut with a worm. Cave.
All right, you get Mrs. Brookhaven in the coach and pull and secure all those grapes, will you? All right, look, we're going to pull out of here as soon as he gets back with the map. Tie that thing down.
Right. Mr. Callahan, come
What?
quick. I got Harry trapped in the cave with a map.
Cave? What cave?
Over there behind those rocks. It's too late now, look.
All right, everybody in the cave. Come on, girls.
Stagecoach! I'll help you get him!
How's everybody in here?
Yeah, just a little cold. Yes, it is frightfully drafty.
Well, at least we're safe.
Yeah, well, thanks to Dusty here for finding this cave.
Me? Don't thank me. Thank my friend Harry. He's the one who found the cave.
Hey, it looks like he's trying to give us back that map, Andy.
It's almost like he wanted us to follow him in here on purpose.
Hey, maybe it's his way of repaying Dusty for feeding him and saving his life.
Yeah, too bad we can't give him some kind of reward, huh?
Too bad I don't have my checkbook handy.
I've got something for him. Used to be a piece of bread.
Oh, Dusty, there's a pretty crummy reward.
your nest is back the way it was, and you got 2 days' worth of supply of bread.
Hey, Dusty, come on. I got the coach and the wagon all fixed. We gotta move.
Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Now, go ahead and say goodbye to Harry.
Oh, it's not Harry anymore. It's Harriet.
How come?
Look what I found in the nest.
Come on. Goodbye, Mother. Well, you were right, Dusty. You're sure not going to get our wagons over that mountain that way.
I know another way.
Hey, good. Which way?
That way. But you can't get through there either.
Let's just rest the horses here for a while. And if you don't say another word, maybe I can get some rest, too.
How'd I do that?
I don't know. But get off.
I can't. I don't know how to get off a horse this way.
Or get off the way you got on.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on here, young lady. Now wait, nobody's gonna hurt you.
Oh, it's not you. It's them.
Them?
Those people back there. They ran me out of town.
Oh, now, why in the world would anybody want to run a pretty thing like you out of town?
They say that bad things happen when I'm around. Because I'm a witch. Do you think I'm a witch?
Well, of course you're not a witch.
Oh, it's Mr. Callahan and Dusty. They're back from scouting.
Who's that on Mr. Callahan's horse?
My heavens, it's a young girl.
And a pretty one at that.
Well, he said he was going scouting. He just didn't tell us what for.
Well, hi, everybody. This here's Miss Priscilla.
How do you do?
How are you? Guess what? She's a witch.
Dusty.
More coffee, Priscilla?
Thank you.
Where are you from, young lady?
A little town called Hard Luck.
Hard Luck. Oh, what a peculiar name for a town.
They named it that after I got there.
I'm afraid I don't quite understand that.
When I came to town, everything went wrong. A barn burned down, a well went dry, a cow stopped giving milk, and then there were other things.
What kinds of other things?
Look out! Things like this. Mrs. Brookhaven, I'm glad that tree didn't fall on you and your husband.
Oh, thank you very much, my dear, for sparing us.
Please, I didn't make that tree fall.
We believe you, Priscilla.
I'm glad. I'm so used to being blamed for everything. Well, honey, we don't believe in witches around here. Confidentially, if you've got a frog that'll turn into a prince, I'll be glad to kiss him. Confidentially, I'd kiss him myself.
What can we do to help you?
All I want is a ride to the next town, where I can start over.
And where people don't know you're a witch.
Please, I can't bear to hear that word witch anymore.
Oh, I do understand, my dear. Mr. Brookhaven and I are from Boston, near Salem. So we know one or two things about, you know what. Promised you wouldn't do that anymore.
What's the matter with you, Dusty?
Something smells funny.
Dinner smells fine.
So do you.
Well, thanks a lot.
Pardon me.
Dusty, what are you doing?
Following the trail. I feel like a regular bloodhound.
Well, stay away from the trees.
I beg your pardon. Why are you sniffing at my wife?
Hey, I found it, Mr. Callahan.
Dusty, what are you doing?
I could smell something way over there. It smelled like garlic.
Brookhaven eating garlic? Carter.
Just wearing it, my dear. Just wearing it.
Something they do back in Salem to ward off an evil spirit.
Yeah, that's a silly superstition.
Is that a false, silly, true superstition or a true, false?
Oh, I had enough of this nonsense. What we've got to do is find a pass to get through those mountains.
And we all have faith in you, Mr. Callahan.
Well, you better have a little faith in Priscilla, too. She couldn't cast a spell on anybody. Now, let's finish our dinner.
You in there, Mr. Callahan?
Well, who did you expect? Dusty?
We warned you, Mr. Callahan.
If I'm any judge of witches, there's more to come.
Cal, are you all right?
Oh, just a little accident.
Now, there's no point in joking about it, Mr. Callahan. Priscilla cast a spell over you.
Well, anyway, it sure is a nice night tonight.
Go ahead. Blame me. Blame me for that, too.
Come back, Priscilla. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, it could happen even if you weren't a witch.
That was a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Wasn't it?
Of course it was. We've all seen lightning and thunder before.
But not right after I said, isn't it a nice night?
Now listen, everybody, I don't want to hear any more talk about Priscilla casting spells. I just think we've all been very unfair with her, that's all. Seems to me she's a fine girl.
That goes for me, too.
I don't want anybody blaming her for what goes on around here.
That goes for me, too.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do about it right now.
That goes for me, too. What are you going to do? That goes for me, too.
I'm going to go out and find her and bring her back.
Me, too?
You too. Priscilla, we
Don't
just
trouble
wanted...
yourself any further, Mr. Callahan. I know what you're going to say.
She can read your mind.
Dusty, please.
I won't bother you and your friends any longer. I'm leaving.
No, wrong. That's not what I was going to say. All I wanted to say was that I want to apologize for all of us. Nobody meant any harm. We are all a little tired and nervous. This has been a long, tough trip. Now, you've got a place in this wagon train until we get to the next town.
But except for you, no one else wants me along.
I do.
See, I am the wagon master, and you, like everybody else, do what I say. Now, is that clear? All right, no more about it. Come on.
Is she asleep? Fast asleep. Do you think Priscilla's a witch?
Well, there's been some strange things happening since she got here.
Maybe. But Dusty does strange things, and we never accuse him of witchcraft.
Dusty wouldn't know which end of a broomstick to ride. Priscilla, now she's something else again.
Well, I don't think Priscilla's a witch. I don't even believe there is such a thing as a witch. So how could Priscilla be a witch? She can't, that's all.
Who are you trying to convince, me or you?
Me. Mr. Callahan! Mr. Callahan!
What?
Priscilla's gone. She must have left during the night.
Well, of course she's run off. Once a witch is found out, she has no other choice.
Good heavens, I just thought of something.
What?
What kind of a curse did she leave on us? If she can make a town change its name to Hard Luck, she can do the same to us.
Hogwash.
Rattlesnake!
Rotten luck.
Hard luck.
Oh, if anybody wants any more flapjacks, you better speak up now. They're going real fast.
How about you, old partner? You like an old flapjack?
Oh, don't mind if I do.
What's all right, Dusty? It's nothing serious.
We're all cursed, I tell you.
Obviously, it was Priscilla that burnt Dusty.
Priscilla did not burn Dusty's hand, Mrs. Brookhaven. He burned his own stupid hand.
Yeah, I don't have to be cursed to burn my own stupid hand.
But it was Priscilla's spirit that guided his hand.
Mrs. Brookhaven, it's that kind of talk that caused Priscilla to run away. Now, we have no proof that Priscilla has done anything.
Mr. Callahan's right.
Yeah. We're beginning to talk like those superstitious townspeople.
Except we're superstitious wagon people.
The accidents that she caused.
Priscilla didn't cause any accidents. We did. We started having accidents out of plain nervousness.
Right, Priscilla wouldn't hurt any of us, and that's a fact.
You call this an accident?
Of course it was an accident. Dusty couldn't do that again if he tried 1,000,000 times. Right, Dusty?
Right. Except I put it right there on the board, right about here 1,000,000 times.
Never mind, never mind.
I agree with Mr. Callahan. Now, you know, we've been pretty rough on Priscilla for no real reason. She could be having a rough time out there in the wilderness by herself.
You're right. This is rough country. Come on, Dusty. You and I are going to go find her.
Priscilla! Priscilla!
Will you save your voice? You couldn't have gotten this far on foot.
How about a broom?
Will you stop that? Now, you just keep saying to yourself, Priscilla's not a witch.
Priscilla's not a witch. Priscilla's not a witch. Priscilla's not a witch?
Look, there's a big storm coming up. We've got to find some shelter. Hey, there's a cave back there. Come on. Well, at least it's warm and dry in here.
Look at those funny birds. They're all hanging upside down.
Those are not birds, Dusty.
They're not?
No. Bats always hang upside down.
Oh.
Yeah. Bats! Bats! Dusty! Bats!
Double, double, toil and rubble. Remove our curse, remove our trouble.
Very good, my dear. Now, once more to make sure.
Double, double, toil and rubble. Remove our curse, remove our trouble.
Atta girl, Mrs. B.
Oh, thank you, Lulu.
Mr. Callahan and Andy said all that talk about witchcraft was nonsense.
Yes, of course it is, but it doesn't do any harm to hedge a bet.
Let me have a crack at that, Mrs. B.
Oh, with pleasure, Lulu.
Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Curses, curses, go away. Come again, but not our way. Get the message?
Very good. Would you like to try it?
I don't believe in curses or witchcraft.
Oh.
But then again, you never really know. Curses, curses, in which I don't believe, real or not, I wish you'd leave.
Look at that. A tree root growing right down from the earth, right to here.
It can't be a tree root, Dusty.
Why not?
Because there's one growing up from the other end.
Maybe it's an icicle.
Oh, it's too warm in here for an icicle.
Wormsicle?
Yeah. Come on. We got to find a way out of here.
Why don't we go out the way we came in?
That's what we've been looking for, remember? That's what I told you.
That's where I heard it before.
Hey, there's a little piece of light. Maybe there's a way out on the other side.
Yeah, but what if we get lost on the other side?
What difference does it make which side we're lost on? Go ahead.
Oh, Mr. Callahan, there's another cave over here.
Yeah. I'm stuck.
Try to wiggle.
If I could wiggle, I wouldn't be stuck.
I'll wiggle you. Oh, did you feel something wiggle?
Yeah, my arms. They almost came out of their sockets.
Oh, well, maybe if I push instead of pull, it might work. I'll be right back.
Instead of pull, what are you talking?
Found you.
How'd you get back there?
Caves connect.
Well, if you knew that, why did you have me crawl through this hole?
Because you said, see the little teeny light there, and then you said, go crawl through.
Hey, you knucklehead! These walls are made out of rocks, and I'm made out of skin. Now, take it easy.
Maybe I can do better from the other side.
Yeah.
Still here, huh?
Yeah, enough of that!
You know, you kind of look like a turtle with his head stuck out of the shell.
Don't get me out of here, I'm gonna turtle you.
Boy, you really are stuck.
I don't care how you do it, Dusty, but get me out of here.
Don't go away.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Callahan. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it hurts me.
Oh, you little pal.
I got you unstuck.
Yeah. There, hold that. This cave is full of tunnels. Rope ourselves together. That way we won't get lost. Let's go. Hey, what's that?
What?
Hey, Dusty, where are you? Hey, what are you trying to do, burn me alive? Well, say something. Huh?
Listen, can't we just cut the rope? Huh?
Not until we find our way out of here. Come on.
Priscilla, you all right?
Why, yes, I'm all right.
We were worried about you.
Worried?
What have you done with our wagon master? I'm with Dusty.
What did I do with them?
Yes.
They went out looking for you several hours ago. They did?
Yeah, we were all afraid something might have happened to you.
Have you seen them?
No. Which way did they go?
Well, they thought you might have headed for the mountains.
You know, they might have taken shelter from the storm.
I hope they didn't go into Dead Man's Cave.
Dead Man's Cave?
Does the name mean what it implies?
People who don't know the caves can never find their way out.
Good heavens.
All right, now look. I want all of you to stay near the coach until I get back. And don't wander away. We don't want to lose anybody else. I'm going with Priscilla. Come on, Priscilla. Priscilla? She's gone.
Another passage leading to a dead end. Hey, what are you writing on the wall?
my will.
What?
Oh, you can't see what you're getting.
Hey!
Rocks falling and bats and stuff. Help! Oh, help! Help! Somebody help!
Dusty! Mr. Callahan?
Priscilla!
Thank heavens I found you. Follow me out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, you?
I've been through these caves before. Please, have faith in me. It's very important.
Dusty, little pal, we are going to follow her. She knows the way out of here.
We're gonna follow her because she knows the way out of here.
Well, let's turn off to hard luck. You sure you want to go back, Priscilla?
Yes, hard luck.
I wish you wouldn't leave us. I mean, since you saved our lives, we don't think you're a witch.
Your faith in me has given me faith in myself again. And I must prove it to them. Thank you.
Yeah. There you go.
And thank you, Mr. Callahan.
Yeah.
Are you sure she's not a witch? Since she kissed me, I got this kind of strange feeling.
It's not because she's a witch, Dusty. Hey. That's because she's a girl. Hey, wagons! Oh!
Come on, boys.
Oh, no. Now, why did we have to be cursed with that?
I thought you told me you didn't believe in curses.
I don't, except one. You. You forgot to put the lock nut on the axle.
Maybe there's a curse on Dusty now.
Maybe there is.
Do you really think so?
Come here, will you? Go get the jack. I'll take care of the wheel. Go. No. Go.
Is your wagon master around?
He's out watering the horses.
Well, we'll wait for him. Oh, that really smells good.
Doesn't look too bad, compared to what we get in the Army.
Sure would be nice to sink our teeth into some real grub for a change.
Help yourselves. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the potatoes aren't done yet.
Callahan! Will you old buffalo? Ryan, what the? They're still letting you wear those stripes, aren't they?
Cookie, you didn't tell me here that your wagon master was an old yellow leg.
Huh? Yeah, yellow leg. It's a cavalryman that's got a kind of the yellow stripe they wear down their breeches. Ryan here and I used to be in the same company together.
Callahan, this is me corporal here. Sprowls, I want you to meet the best ex-sergeant that ever wore cross sabers.
Now you're as full as Blarney as ever, aren't you? Hey, what are you two doing way out here?
We're looking for an Army deserter. Hightailed it out of the Army with the payroll.
Ooh. Have you noticed anyone suspicious around, flashing a lot of gold?
No. Dusty, you seen any strangers?
Yeah.
Oh, who?
Them.
Hey, Dusty, how you coming with dinner?
That's him. He's a deserter. He's a deserter. I tell you, that's Webb Matthews, the sidewinder we've been looking for.
Will somebody please tell me what's going on here?
He's a member of our wagon train.
Well, that cinches it. We heard he joined up with a wagon train. He's the one we're looking for, all right. Ain't he, Orion?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yes, this is the varmint, all right.
I'd know him anywhere.
I was the courier carrying that payroll, 6,000 in gold, and he ambushed me. My head still aches from where he whacked me.
Well, maybe the whack in your head got you all whacked up.
I tell you, I'm certain.
Will somebody please tell me what's going on?
These men think you're somebody called Webb Matthews, that you're an army deserter, and you stole some payroll gold.
That's ridiculous.
No.
Well, I've been with this wagon train for the past 4 months.
That robbery took place 5 months ago.
Callahan, did you know anything about this man before he joined up with you?
Well, I certainly...
And you? You got any proof at all that you're not Webb Matthews? Well, of course I... And do you have any proof at all that you didn't hightail it out of the Army? With the company payroll? No, but that doesn't mean anything. All right, Corporal. Let's take him back to the camp.
Now, wait a minute, Orion.
Callahan. Now, you know better than to interfere with the Army. This whole thing's absurd. I'm not going anywhere.
Hold it.
It's all right, Andy. Better go peaceable. It's all right. We know you're innocent.
Well, all right, Mr. Callahan, if you say so. All right, let's go.
Hey, take it easy on him, Orion. Get this thing straightened out.
I know, it's all a misunderstanding.
Yeah, they got the wrong guy. Take it from me. I know men.
Orion's always been as honest as they come. That's what I can't figure out.
Anybody want to eat? Me either.
What do you think about this dreadful situation, Carter, dear?
It's quite elementary, really. Andy's innocent.
How can you be so certain?
Why would anyone want to steal a paltry $6,000?
What are you going to do about Andy?
Well, nothing we can do tonight. Sleep on it, decide in the morning.
If we can sleep.
Mr. Callahan, I'm really worried about Andy.
So am I. I don't understand. Something about Sprouse and Orion that just doesn't ring true.
Yeah.
No. Come on, let's get some sleep. Think about it in the morning. Hey, what's going on?
We're sure Andy didn't do what those soldiers said.
We don't know how yet, but we're going to help him, aren't we, Carter?
Amicus non desertus Brookhavenus. A Brookhaven never deserts a friend. Family motto.
And we're not leaving Andy behind either.
Well, of course we're not leaving Andy behind. This wagon train is not going anywhere without him. No wagon master's worth his salt who don't look after his own. Besides, I got an idea how we can get to the bottom of this whole thing.
Mr. Callahan, I could kiss you.
Thanks, but right now I need Dusty.
I ain't gonna kiss you.
You were saved these old army uniforms for something.
Where'd you get all that stuff?
From the cavalry. Yeah. You take the stripes off of those things, it'll be all right. We're gonna put these on and go into that camp. You know that look that Sprouse and Orion gave to each other? Something funny about that.
Yeah. And we're doing it for Andy.
That's right. I can smell an honest man a mile away.
Yes.
Yeah, here.
All I can smell is cavalry.
Now remember, all you got to do is just blend in with all those soldiers there, see?
Okay.
And never volunteer for anything.
Okay.
And keep your mouth shut. I'll do all the talking. Did you hear that? You keep your mouth shut, and I'll do all the talking, all right?
How can I talk with my mouth shut?
Come on.
Hey, you!
Us?
Where you two going?
Well, I'll tell you, we was going to go down there and have a swim.
You got a pass?
No.
You?
He's doing the talking.
Huh?
Yeah, well, he can't talk, see, he's got a sore throat.
Suppose the both of you just go back in camp and I'll forget you were sneaking out.
Yeah, all right. Well, So far, so good. Don't salute anybody unless they got some gold on their shoulders. Hi, buddy. Hey. Hey, look.
Boy, I bet he breaks the dinner first.
Let's go. Hey, Andy. Yes.
What are you doing here, those uniforms?
We come to get you out of here. We know you're innocent.
Mr. Callahan ain't gonna smell you a mile away. You know, if you're telling the truth, then Sprouse was lying. Don't you worry about a thing, Andy. We're gonna find all the facts.
So loud.
I appreciate what you're doing, but you're taking your life in your hands.
Also a mustache. What's happening?
We were just having a look around, sir.
Well, talking to prisoners isn't allowed. Don't you have other duties?
No, sir. We don't volunteer for anything.
I'm volunteering you for that drill squad over there. Get moving.
Yes, sir.
Gold.
Dusty.
Here, you two, hit, snap to it. Now, you two fall in with the rest of them recruits. Now, let's look lively here now, squad. All right, squad, in front, left, feet, forward, foot, squad, up, right, feet, forward, foot, here now, what's going on back here? Forward, right, feet, forward, forward, right, forward, forward, hit,
Oh, shut up, will you?
Drill. Whoop.
It won't be long now. They'll court-martial that wagon train guy, and Webb and me will be off the hook.
I don't like it. I just don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Orion. You just go along with it, and you'll get your share of the gold. Enough to pay off your gambling debts. Either that or a bullet in your gut. Take your pick.
That Orion never could play poker.
As soon as I identify that guy at the trial, I'm off to join Webb. We'll split up the loot and send you what's coming to you.
Hey, the three of them are in this thing together.
It was a sorry day when I met the likes of you.
We all have our price, Orion. All I did was meet yours.
Hey, come on, we gotta go save Andy.
What I shoot you, hold it right there. Callahan. You're under arrest.
Well, I don't mind telling you people, I'm worried. Now, Callahan and Dusty should have been back by now.
I hope nothing's happened to them.
I'll go.
So will I.
No. It's my place. I won't hear tell of it. Besides, it is a man's job.
No offense, Mr. Brookhaven, but I really think Lulu and I could do a better job.
I bet. What do you mean?
Well, you see, there are things that we could accomplish with soldiers that you can't.
Yes, of course. That is a possibility I hadn't thought of.
So what can they do? We're not in the Army anyway. So let them make us civilians.
Listen, we are charged with spying and impersonating soldiers, Dusty. We're in big trouble.
Hey, okay.
Let's break it up, huh?
Wait, whoop. Dusty, just a second. No. Here. Now. Wait, let's start it again, huh? Put the log down. Now, let's see. Oh, here, I know. I think I got it. Andy?
minute, ladies. State your business, please.
Oh, well, you see, our wagon train was passing through the territory, and we heard there was a little old army encampment nearby.
Are you what they call a major or a colonel?
Well, no. Not exactly. My job's more important.
Oh, Betsy, did you hear that? That's so exciting. What do you do?
I keep those outside from coming in and those inside from going out.
That does sound important.
But why would anyone want to leave a delightful place like this?
Got 3 prisoners like to give it a try.
Prisoners?
Yep. Waiting court-martial. General Cunningham's coming tomorrow to preside over the trial.
Oh, that sounds so thrilling. What do you suppose is going to happen to him?
What do you think happens to spies and deserters?
Oh, my.
We'd give anything if we could see a real live prisoner.
Anything? I'll see what I can do.
This here Cunningham's coming in tomorrow to run the whole shebang.
You're wrong, Lulu.
But that's what the sentry said.
He's coming today. Now, here's what I want you to do.
Private, you will please inform your commanding officer that General Cunningham has arrived to preside over the court-martial. Oh, my stagecoach broke down 2 miles down the road, and my men are repairing it.
But the general wasn't expected until tomorrow.
Tomorrow what?
Tomorrow, sir.
Sir, what?
Sir General Cunningham, sir.
That's better. I'm recommending you for corporal. Now, hurry up and announce me to your commanding officer. I have to get back to the war.
What war is that, sir?
Sentry, there is always a war going on somewhere.
Yes, sir. Right this way, sir.
Great seats, right down front. Kane, good. General Cunningham, sir. How good to see you.
Oh, have you met me before?
Why, no, sir.
Oh, and this is indeed a pleasure, sir. May I introduce my wife, Mrs. General Cunningham, and my 2 lovely daughters, Miss Lulu Bell Cunningham and Miss Betsy Bell Cunningham.
Charming. Ladies, will you be seated? We can begin the trial, sir.
Where's my gavel?
Right here, sir.
Plain oak. I'm accustomed to mahogany. Oh, well, I suppose you have to make do out here in the wilderness. I hope this never gets back to the point. Well, who is the trial counsel here?
I am, sir. I am, sir.
You are? You're kind of young. You sure you know your law?
I studied at Yale, sir.
Yale? That's not exactly Harvard, is it? But I suppose some of us have to struggle through life with some sort of a handicap. All right, Lieutenant, you may call your first witness.
The court calls Corporal Sprouse. Can you identify the man who attacked you and stole the Army payroll?
Yes, sir. It was Webb Matthews.
Is he present? And if so, can you point him out?
That's him.
I object!
Sir, you can't object. You're the presiding officer.
A mere technicality. Are you familiar with the case of Lucas versus White?
No, sir.
Yeah, well, the objection is sustained. And you better get back to your law books.
Yes, sir. The court now calls Sergeant Orion as a witness.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant, will you tell the court what the other two prisoners were doing when you apprehended them?
Yes, sir. Well, you see, they were in uniform, pretending to be soldiers. And they were spying on this here military outpost.
Orion, you're a disgrace to that uniform.
I object.
Your objection is completely out of line, Lieutenant. Are you familiar with the case of Wayne versus Garrett?
Yes, sir.
You are? Well, there's this other case of Duval versus Lovelace. That reverses Wayne versus Garrett.
No, sir. The Tyson-Danbury decision reversed Wayne versus Garrett.
Correct. I'm just putting you to the test, and you passed for once.
Sir, I don't believe I need more testimony. And I'm prepared to deliver my summation.
Good. Well, I hope it's a brief one. In the immortal words of Chief Justice John Marshall, a brief summation is a good summation.
Never, in all the annals of military history, have any more dastardly crimes been committed by a soldier and his two cohorts. To assault a poor, defenseless, enlisted man in the act of doing his duty. To steal the hard-earned wages of our self-sacrificing, brave fighting men. To dress up in an honorable uniform for the dishonorable purpose of ferreting out military secrets and delivering them to the enemies of the United States of America, the home of the free and the land of the brave. This, sir, is nothing short of treason.
They're guilty, the whole treasonable lot. Well done, Lieutenant. I was carried away with your eloquence. Well, now we must hear from the defense side. Who is the defense counsel here?
I will speak with the three of us, sir. I agree with everything the lieutenant says about that robbery. The only trouble is he's got the wrong man. Now, Dusty and I here was dressed up like that because we was trying to find out the real truth. I rest my case.
I have now heard both sides of the case, and wishing to be completely unbiased, unprejudiced, and impartial, and with the facts on one side completely outweighing the lies on the other, so I declare these three men innocent.
General Cunningham, sir. General Cunningham.
No, sir. What do you have to say for yourself?
You're a day early?
General, sir, I can explain everything.
Wait a minute, General. Andy here is not Webb Matthews, you see.
Of course he isn't Webb Matthews. Webb Matthews was captured 3 days ago with the payroll gold. He made a full confession. I'm here bringing you the news.
Oh, well, then you're going to want Sprouse and Orion. Easy does it, Dusty. We get that on there in a minute now.
At ease, men. We will bivouac here for the night, march out at 0500.
Okay, Mr. Brookhaven.
Mr. Brookhaven, what?
Mr. Brookhaven, Sir General?
Mr. Brookhaven, what are you talking about? We're not in the Army anymore.
I know. But Mrs. Brookhaven finds me so much more exciting this way in a uniform than I thought I'd just try.